welcome to Simply Done, the Twitch channel. This is where young America seems to want to go to get their fix of Twitch shows. And today is one of my favorite because today is the Mary Jane show. Mary Jane is here. She's helping me. I'm getting ready to go to New York tomorrow. MJ. Mary Jane. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, man. Mary Jane. God damn it. Are you bringing the water? Are you bringing the water? Hello there. Oh man, G.
Hello.
You want to check on something? I think that Ohio State beat the points, and I think that, thank you very much. Hop on, Mary Jane. Yes, indeed. We've got Mary Jane coming, everybody. Get excited. Okay. Let's see what this final is.
Ole Miss. I have that game, and I have both games. Ohio State won 24-6, so I assume they covered, right?
Washington had 9.5, and Ole Miss gave LSU a point and a half.
Okay. Well, Ole Miss
Subscription.
beat them outright. Then they won 24-19.
24-19.
Mm-hmm.
So Ole Miss and Ohio State won. Correct?
And we had correct. Yes.
So Don had Ohio State and Ole Miss. Jack had Washington, LSU, 0-2. Hollywood Harry had Washington, Ole Miss. Mojo Yoga had Ohio State, LSU. And Mary Jane had Washington and Ole Miss. So she's 1-1. But who's leading after 2 games?
You?
Yes. The upsetting thing is this, is today we were supposed to be getting a call, and I said call around 5 from Hans Gerber. Does that mean he won't be calling? I don't know.
Can I say that real quick? High Five Protege subscribed for a month, and it is his 12th month in a row, and his 14th month total. And he says, "Hello, you beautiful people, Mary Jane show lovers and watchers. How is everyone?"
Everyone's fine. Thank you for the nice words.
And he says he'll be at the Comedy Store this evening as well.
High Five Protege.
Yes, and Monica Lopez is over on YouTube and says hello, everyone.
Hello. High Five Protege. Excited to see Earl, are ya? Been working on some stuff for him.
And we do have the Penn State and Georgia games going live right now as well, just in case anybody wants to know.
Yeah.
It's still tied 0-0 in both games, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is opening show banter for the Mary Jane show.
Here's Mary Jane.
Hello, thank you. And let's give a big round of applause to the inventor and creator of all things Simply Don, Don Barris. Bravo, bravo.
Bravo is right. Hell yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'd like to see a score of the Tigers. Hopefully they're winning.
That sounds wonderful. And also, we have best moderator in the business. Big hand for Omanji.
Thank
Bravo,
you.
bravo. How are you doing today, Omanji?
Doing well, and I bring good news. The Tigers have won their game 2-1.
Fuck yeah. And now, can we see a Cleveland score?
currently tied with the Texas Rangers 2-2 in the top of the fourth.
Well, then that's the game that we're looking for. Well, still no. It's 10 after, and still no Hans Gerber. God, hard to believe that he let us down.
Well, one thing is Hans is usually not on time, so we still have at least 15 minutes before I think, or 15 after before we team him actually late.
Hello, everyone. So very fun opening show banter.
Is it?
Yeah, super fun. I think that Tigers win was really good for you.
Yes,
Aren't you happy about that?
I certainly am. And I'm 2-0 on football games today, so.
Very good. Very good. Excellent.
And Hi-Fi says, yes, I'm very excited to see Earl. If I cross my fingers hard enough, I may get to see a pretty girl close the store tonight.
Just be happy to see Earl. Go hang out with Earl. You're working with Earl now. Couldn't help me with what I asked, but you're now working with Earl. That's good.
We have a Toilet Bowl comedy. Hello, Simply Dawn the Twitch, the Mary Jane Show. Hello, Simply Dawn, Smoky Mary Jane, and hello, Old Man G. Hello, everybody. Hello, Toilet Bowl comedy. Thank you for joining us.
Hey there.
And oh yes, hello to Monica Lopez. Hello. Thank you for joining us last night on the Pretty Girls Show. Did you have a good time?
She was wonderful, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Oh,
I know that
We
ringtone.
may have a very special guest here. Hello?
Tucson. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up. All authority actions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. If you would like
Can
to
you
thank
hear
you
it?
for using T-Netics, you may start the conversation now.
Hans.
Mr. Burns, this is Gerber.
Hey, Hans, how are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
We're on the Mary Jane Twitch show. Would you like to say hi to the people you haven't seen in quite a while?
I'd like to say hi to everyone. I miss you. I love you. I hope all is well in your life. Hats off to my favorite late night talk show host, Jimmy Kimmel, the greatest talk show host of our time.
bravo. Hello, Hans.
Hello, Hans. We miss you, buddy.
I miss
You want to
guys
tell them the
very
good
much.
news?
Yes, I'll be back in Los Angeles with Mr. Barris working full-time security June 2nd, 2026.
All right. Yay.
Yay. It's going to be a great... Oops. Hold on. It's going to be a great summer.
It is going to be a great summer. I'm going to be buying a large home in Beverly Hills with a guest house. I'll be living in the guest house. Mr. Burris will be in the big house with everything. I'm going to be the best man at the wedding.
Well, whose wedding?
You're going to marry Miss Mary Jane.
First of all, she has to be asked, and I haven't asked her anything like that. That would
You
mean that we're
will.
more than just.
I'm sorry.
But hey, Hans, if that
Yes,
happened,
sir.
can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
If that happened, that would mean that Mary Jane and I are more than just co-workers on a podcast.
That's true, Miss Rivers. I'm sorry if I let the
Hold
beans
on,
out of the can,
hold on. You got to stop. Quinn Wright says, God, I miss him.
What's that, sir?
Remember Quinn?
How's Quinn?
He just said, God, I miss him.
I love Quinn. I hope he's doing well. He just barely lost some weight.
He looks great, and he's been doing a pretty good job on the editing.
Awesome. Quinn, I got a bonus coming for you. And the other thing, Quinn, is you're the talented behind-the-scenes guys there is in Hollywood. You're going to be a very wealthy man, and you're going to marry a Playboy model and get laid every night.
Those are some big hopes.
I'm going to make it happen for him. If Gerber Security can make anything happen, you told me that, Mr. Burris, when you hired me for nothing.
Well, that's true. That is true. You know, and I would like to thank Hans Gerber because before he got locked up, he helped out Simply Don with some financial, and the way we've been able to put all these videos up is through paying our editor, Quinn, and Mary Jane, who's been doing nothing
We've
except...
got another income. We've got another income stream headed your way of $25,000 to help Quinn out August 1st.
August 1st, okay. Well,
$25,000 for Quinn.
we are very excited about having you get out. We miss you a lot, Hans, and I got to tell you this. The Hans Gerber legend has grown since you've been in the Slammer. How's life in jail been?
It's been tough. The fentanyl sucks. The G's no good, and there's no cocaine.
What did you say sucks?
Well, the G sucks. The fentanyl is for losers, and no cocaine. There's a bunch of spice heads running around having eppies.
Have you made any good friends there?
Many murderers, rapists, and especially identity fraud experts.
Who?
Identity fraud experts.
Now,
Watch your credit cards, boys.
can I tell the crowd what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah.
As you know, Hans Gerber was very good friends with our president. And he worked hand in hand, correct? Am I correct, Hans?
That's with President Biden.
You were put in this jail to do some investigative work, true or false?
True.
And what have you found out?
That the prison has more drugs and alcohol in here and hookers than there is on the streets, and that the great President Donald Trump is going to win the Nobel Prize for cleaning stuff up with Tom Homan, Marco Rubio, Gabby, or Jimmy Kimmel and President Trump are secretly best friends.
Please
This
don't.
is all a big
Hey,
plot.
Hans, I can't talk about Jimmy. I've been asked not to talk about him at all. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
So what is one thing that you'll remember more than anything about your stay in the prison?
One thing I'll remember more than anything about what, sir?
About your stay in prison.
The food sucks. The medical care sucks. The athletic facilities suck. Some of the best foods I've ever had in the world, and some of the prettiest transgenders you'll ever run into. Locked in a room. And then
You keep fading out.
Yes, sir.
Is the prison stopping you from talking?
No, they can't stop me from talking. Hans Gerber.
What's that?
They can't stop me from talking. I'm Hans Gerber.
Oh, that's
I'm on a
right, because
secret
you've been
trial.
sent there. Well, listen,
That's correct, sir.
we can't wait for you to get out. We gotta have a big Hans Gerber party when you get out.
We certainly will. So you will have it at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Well, it might be a picnic type thing. Because if I remember
can do that,
if
too.
I remember correctly, you were one outstanding cook.
Well, I'm a culinary genius, I've been told. I don't want to be a lawyer, doctor, a martial artist, a driver, and it's just
Yeah, one of the things that you had told me, excuse me for 1 second, one of the things that you had told me before is, and I was always very impressed, you told me that people love to watch you drive.
That's a true story. I'm famous for my 52-mile chase on I-10. 10 troopers and a helicopter just on a 52-mile jaunt instead of 50 PMI per twin turbo, excuse me.
Can I tell you something? It is almost like
What's that,
you
sir?
never left.
Thank you, sir.
Well, listen, I wanted to say hello. Could you take a couple questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to open it up right now. If anybody would like to ask, Hans Gerber, he's a doctor, he's a lawyer, he's a martial artist, and he's been in prison for, how long have you been in prison for now?
3 years and 4 months.
I can feel everybody saying, wow. Hans is a killer griller. That's true. Does anybody have any questions for Hans, or we're going to let him go? Because this is a very uncomfortable position I'm in.
Question for Hans.
Question for Hans. Go ahead.
Does he feel that he will be as good of a driver when he gets out as he was before he went in?
They want to know if you feel when you get out, if you'll be as good of a driver as you were before you went in.
Better. I've been working on a new technique. I drive with both feet, as you know, Mr. Burris. But we don't go on the freeway with you, Mr. Burris, because you don't like freeways.
By the way, I don't know if you remember this guy. He's a very important person in this. Right now, Old Man G says hello to you. Do you remember him?
Old Man G from back in Pennsylvania, the blue-collar worker that we were going to fly out to meet. Yes, I do. Old Man G, I got a bonus coming for you of $1,000 August 1st.
August 1st.
Keep up the good work.
He does excellent work. Thank you. All right, so listen.
Juan, I have a question.
You have a question. We have another question.
From Screen Jams. Question for Hans Gerber. Schizo Surfer says he was able to speak with you since you've been in jail. Is this accurate?
Did you ever speak to Schizo while you were in jail? Yes or no?
Never saw Schizo, not in the same jurisdiction.
Okay, so that's a big no. Yes, Mary
We
Jane.
have a question from Toilet Bowl Comedy. Has Hans Gerber ever seen the movie Holes? Question mark.
A question that people want to know, and I knew it was going to come up. They want to know if you've ever seen a movie called Holes.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Horns?
Horns.
No, what's that movie about, sir?
It's a terrible movie.
Okay.
Anyway, so listen. So what do you do tonight? Saturday night in the big house. What goes on tonight?
I got evening rec. I'm going to go and stroll the yard and buy some tea and drink some hooch and watch the end of the Oregon State game. If you didn't take the points, and Oregon, you're a fool.
Wow.
I'll give it to you, sir. I just need to watch the game. What does MSU will let me bring you the TV? Okay. Go ahead, 62. Go ahead.
There's the guy that claims that at one point, Schizo called the jail there and talked with a guy by the name of Officer Ellis.
Yes.
Do you know an Officer Ellis?
Okay. I don't know Officer Ellis. No, you deal with patrolmen. There's a few I like. I deal with the higher special ops.
Okay. All right, so listen. First of all, again, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. It's wonderful to hear your voice again. You're a well-missed person, and because of you, while you were in the big house, we've been able to work on the project a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a hero to everybody. Question for Hans. Have you ever learned to play harmonica?
I know how to play harmonica and sing.
I've heard you sing. He's right about the singing part. Well, so is there anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
Yes, big shout out to Tony Hinchcliffe, my young friend, Noah Success, and Josh Rogan. You're awesome. And to you, Mr. Burris, my hopes and dreams for you are that you have your own talk show too.
Thank you. Thank you.
On network. You already have it online.
Well, listen, what we'll do is this. We got to do a couple things here, but it was wonderful to hear your voice again, and I think everybody's very excited about the news.
Okay, thank you very much.
We love you, Hans. Please call back when we can talk off air.
You got it, sir. I love you very much, everybody, and stay safe.
You have 1 minute left.
You have 1 minute left. Hey, you know what? I was going to ask you that.
Special prayer for Robert Redford and his family, the Hulk, and Charlie Kirk. God bless America. It's great to be an American. Good night.
Thank you. Hans Gerber, everybody.
The caller has hung up.
Hans Gerber. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, super fun.
Did that bridge the gap from opening show banter to mid-show banter, or did that finish opening show banter?
And
How do you? It's your call, Mary Jane. It's your show.
I mean, I think he smashed right through opening show banter, mid-show banter, and closing show banter. Clearly Hans is up to his usual shenanigans of just pulling the rug right out from under everything. It has been very nice him while he's incarcerated, making sure the Ding Dong Show highlights go up. That's very, very admirable, very wonderful.
And I like, you know what I like right off the bat? What did he? Who's, according to Hans, someone that's here is going to be getting $1,000 bonus.
Oh, Quinn or Omanji or both.
I think you said Old Man G.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He did say that.
Yep.
That'll get me a new video card and a new processor.
And he does remember you.
That's good.
Well,
Do you think that he's been colluding with Harry since he's talking about Quinn first thing, though?
No.
Harry might know some gang members down there in Arizona or something.
You know, it is funny. Harry lives in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
they're
but
saying,
they live
oh, you know
hours, hours apart. Hours and hours
You
apart.
know what? I forgot to fucking ask him about the rainstorm.
He wouldn't. He's like 4 hours away from anyone else.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, like, the time it would take to drive from Phoenix to Los Angeles is the time it takes to go from Phoenix to where he is.
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, it may not have been the worst area, but they were talking about the rains, and the hail was so hard it was like balls being thrown at you. Or what
Yeah,
did
my
Harry?
sister didn't witness any hail.
Oh, she didn't.
There was rain, but no hail. Not super bad rain.
The one thing that impressed me about the Hans call was that it sounded like he really had matured in jail. Like he really has grown.
He's paid to his debt to society, and
Mhm.
he's coming out better than ever.
Yep. Yep. That's a reformation right there.
Fuck, I miss him.
He hasn't missed a beat.
And he hasn't. I was actually afraid. Oh, he's going to go there and he's going to do everything by the book. But he immediately, I see how it works because I wanted to ask him if he could do a weekly show on the network. But it looks like they cut him off too quick. I wonder how much time they had. Maybe 20 minutes?
Looks like it about 20, 25 maybe.
Well, I mean, if you add commercials from other cast members,
We're
that
not-
would fit in a
we're
30-minute time slot.
We're
For
not,
30-minute time slot for TV.
we're not talking about that.
No, I'm just saying it's that's close enough to a 30-minute time slot. Same difference. Yeah, find out what time he's most reliable and we can slate him for
Nah, I don't. The thing is, I think that the way we did it there, we'll have him back on something else because that was perfect. He was interesting. Did you think he was interesting, Omanji?
Oh yeah.
Do you think was there anything I should have asked him?
I mean, we haven't talked to him for so long. I feel like it would have been hard to get everything under one call. So I feel like that was a good one.
Anybody have any comments on that? Was there anything that I should have asked him? Think about
I mean,
it.
I think everyone here had the opportunity to ask.
Right, and we took
The only thing we missed is if we sent you a harmonica, would you play it?
I said that to him.
Oh, you did.
I didn't say that. No, I asked. They wanted to know if he played harmonica, and he said yes. He plays harmonica and sings.
I don't think they would allow a metal harmonica in there. It would have to be the cheap plastics. We have a Big G. Lil Wayne says hopefully he stays that path upon his release. Everybody says all the right things when they're locked up.
Yep. Yep. I mean, he wasn't talking about.
While he was talking, my first thought was his first stop is going to be to a coke dealer.
Well, it'll be to the strip club to get the non-coke from the security. That's his problem in LA, is they know he's a lunatic and he thinks he's rich. He's not LA rich, he's elsewhere rich. So they just give him meth.
When Don was at the Comedy Store the other night, the people in the office even remembered Hans, and he hasn't been there for years.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's what you get when you tip out all the door people and bring in a bunch of pizza. Don, do you want to hold the fort and I'll go take care of something real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. We are in mid-show banter, so you can do sports talk and play-by-plays.
And speaking of that, actually, we'll do a score update. We have 2-2 all in the Cleveland Guardians game, bottom of the fifth. Alabama's up 7-0 on Georgia with how many? It's the end of the first, and Penn State is up 3-0 on Oregon with 12 minutes to go in the second. We got some action going at least.
And didn't Hans say that he was going to get some whatever stuff, and then he was going to go and
watch? Was it the Oregon State or Oregon?
I thought it was Oregon. That game's on now because he's a big Oregon fan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oregon State's not even in the top 25 this year, so I doubt it was that anyway.
Man, you see, that's what I'm saying. And there's many times, like during shows, Hans would just start dishing out money to everyone. And,
Yeah,
and that's nice. I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, like you say, if you had $1,000 right now, all that would do is help you out get your goddamn computer back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Speaking of that, my computer's frozen. Okay, there we go. It would go directly back into the channel. You know what I mean? So just the better my computer runs, the better all this stuff runs.
Oh, I understand that. Trust me. And but that's what I'm saying. For him, just because he says it and probably doesn't mean it, but then when I call him and I go, dude, you can't do that. You can't tell people that you're going to give them money and then not give them money because they start spending it.
Mm-hmm.
And they do. Like, you tell Schizo, I'm going to give you $20 when I see you the next time. He's already spent that $20.
Probably taking out a credit card even. Like, well, you said you were going to give me $20, so I just took this credit card out and charged $400 worth of stuff.
He was like, unbelievable. Hey, what are you looking for? Oh, I see. Thank you very. Hey, Mary Jane, thank you. Uh-oh, Alabama up 14-0. Right, I said Georgia. The way people were talking was like Alabama's done. They're not any good anymore. And I've never liked Alabama.
Yeah.
Never.
They've had a couple coaches from West Virginia, but I've just never been a fan. Nick Saban's from West Virginia.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Says Mike D'Antoni from the NBA.
That's funny. You know where Nick Saban coached at one point?
Where?
Michigan State University.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was before Alabama, right? Right before?
Did he go? He might have gone to the pros or something. Or maybe he
Oh,
did go to
that's right. The
Alabama.
Dolphins.
Maybe he did go to Alabama. I don't know. Why don't you look that up? See what Nick Saban's coaching career.
Let's see. Okay, he was you want the whole thing?
Yeah, sure.
General assistant, Kent State, linebackers coach, Kent State, outside linebacker, Syracuse, defensive backs coach, West Virginia, defensive backs, Ohio State, and Navy, DC, and defensive backs of Michigan State from 83 to 87. Houston Oilers, DBs, 88 to 89. Toledo, 90, the head coach. Then defensive coordinator for the Browns, 91, 93. Then Michigan State for 4 years. Then LSU for 4 years. Then the Dolphins for 2 seasons. And then Alabama for the rest of his career. So he had a stop at LSU between Alabama and Michigan State.
And Miami, the Dolphins.
Which, if I remember correctly, was not a very successful.
I don't think it was either. Or he'd have been there longer. They paid too much money to get him.
Mm-hmm. Well, college football coaches, a lot of their swagger and skill relies on recruiting, and you can't do that in the NFL, really. You just gotta be good at drafting.
No, you can't. But now it's like, holy crap. With this, you can recruit. I'm sure what they're doing is you can recruit like players at other schools, underneath the table. Like, let some player, you're at Michigan State and there's some guy at Ohio State that knows about you, knows you're not playing. And hints are given him, oh, if you went to Michigan State, he would start. And a guy could do that. And I'm sure they're doing that, but it's got to be all hush-hush. Because if there's any rules, you can't recruit people while they're still playing.
Yeah, there's a recruitment period. Sure.
I don't even know if there's a recruitment period. Who knows? Who knows what the rules are? That'd be interesting to find out.
Welcome back, Mary Jane.
Hello, Mary Jane.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you, Mary Jane?
Just fine, thank you. How are you?
You
Big
look,
Jesus.
look at me and tell me what you think.
Oh, very pretty girl with a very pretty girl mustache.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me ask you this, Mary Jane. Now, there's a lot of times you were not exactly a fan of Hans Gerber. All right, your thoughts after listening to him and his previous history of dealing with us.
I despise him just as much as I always did. The more I have to deal with him, the less I want to do that. But as long as you can get him to continue paying for Ding Dong Show highlights and bonuses to try to soften the blow of just utter devastating disappointment from him, then I'll stay out of it and keep my mouth shut.
But you're not excited to see him, that he's getting out into June?
No, I'm only excited if he pays for more Ding Dong Show stuff.
Now, I spoke with it the other day, and I think your first inclination was to say no. But I was really thinking, on the days we go to movies, we bring Hans along, so it'd be you and me and Hans and Mummy.
I would be more apt. I could go probably wander around the city. I don't know anything about this right now. I would have to investigate. I would be willing to, on movie days, go either to maybe MacArthur Park or Skid Row, find a cocaine dealer, put them in my vehicle if they don't have their own, and transport them to right outside the theater ahead of time. And then right as we're walking in, they are to approach Hans, lure him away, and then return him 2.5 hours later, even if the movie's an hour and 20 minutes.
Seems like an interesting way to deal with it. So you would not like him to join our movie night?
No. No.
You don't think he'd be a gentleman to Mummy?
I mean, there's in my life I've been in the show for over 20 years, and Dr. Carl did advise me before he left, when he was a producer, that the only way to have longevity around this is to keep what I want sacred away. So I don't know. Do I throw Mommy under the bus and just throw her to the wolves and completely shove her without her consent into the world of the Ding Dong Show? Yeah, I kind of don't, I'm not a sociopath.
Are you afraid she'd fall in love with Hans?
No. No.
I went to Marshall when they were there. I ran into Moss once. Super nice. I believe that Bigelow, that's awesome, dude. Go hard. I would have played against him in Williams if I'd made the high school basketball team. Would have been destroyed.
Yeah, I might actually need to recruit security to have around when Hans is actively Ding Dong Show security.
He is actually the security, so he would be the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that
I
you
might
would go
need
through.
Mary Jane security to go up against the Ding Dong Show security.
What has he ever done that warrants that kind of insult towards him?
What has he not done?
It's an interesting question. What has he not done? Well, we've been able to pay for people to work on this.
Yes, that's the only thing that's good about him. The
Well,
absolute only thing.
Well, here's something good. The Georgia Bulldogs just scored a touchdown in Alabama. It's now 14-7 with 12 to
Yes.
go in the second quarter.
Yes. I think I went with
Yay.
Georgia. Where did everybody else go with? What about the other game? Let's see this for a second. Hold on.
That game is still 3-0 Penn State. 8 to go in the second.
Okay, in the Penn State game, Mary Jane giving up 3.5. They're up by 3, so they would be trailing. But Mary Jane went with Penn State. Mojo Yoga went with Georgia. Does that make sense? No. She went with Penn State. Georgia, Alabama. Mojo Yoga went with Georgia. Hollywood Harry went with Bama. He had a 5-star lock on Oregon. Ooh. We got to pull. Ooh. And I have a 5-star lock on Georgia. Oh boy. And we're 12 minutes and 48 seconds left and before halftime. Plenty of time. Alabama's got the ball. Let's see, and I won the first 2 games. I went with Ohio State. Penn State still 3-0.
It's the middle of the sixth, and Cleveland's still tied 2-2.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Alabama just had a long run. It's getting close to midfield. The screen pass. Oh. It got to the 50, maybe the 49. Hi, Mary Jane. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just very happy to be here. Very happy to be on the Pretty Girl Show, and thank you all for joining us and sharing.
This is not the Pretty Girl Show.
Oh, the Mary Jane Show.
This is the
Thank
Mary
you all
Jane.
for sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us.
Quinn made the mistake of calling it the Pretty Girl Show. Do you think it's because you're on here, Dawn?
Yeah, yeah.
Quinn made that mistake.
Yeah, it's been a while now. Chat's moved on, but
Okay, no game. 3rd and 8 for Alabama. Then Georgia gets the ball back. I still feel good about Georgia. And they get 3 points. Actually, 2.5. Look at that. Illinois beat USC. I hate those teams that don't belong in the Big Ten.
USC lost though.
USC lost to Illinois.
Good. They deserve it. That's what they get for coming over to the middle of the country.
You go back, Oregon. Go back, Oregon State. I don't like it.
It's real weird. It doesn't need to be. They need to do regional conferences again. So I just have zero interest in WVU sports because of that. Like I don't give a shit about Texas teams.
Interesting. Well, Georgia does have the ball again, trailing by 1 touchdown. So let's see what happens here. I don't believe that Michigan played today. Where else? We're at Charleston.
How late was I joining Omanji?
I think it was like 5 after, something like that.
Okay, then we should probably slide right into closing show banter.
You got 15 minutes left.
Yeah, that can be 15 minutes of closing show banter.
I didn't know that closing show banner could go that long.
It's gone a very long time, quite a few times.
I didn't know that. But I guess your people know what's going on.
We have a score update in Penn Station. It is now 3-3. Oregon just scored a field goal. 3 minutes to go in the second.
Uh-oh. Alabama just got a fumble recovery. Oh, and they're at the 11-yard line.
Wow. Right after a punt, too, didn't they?
I don't think it was the next play, but it was close.
Hey, pretty girl done?
Thank you. Morgantown, Huntington, Charleston are usually the only place where they do anything here. Any score in the Detroit Tiger game?
Yes, they won 2-1.
Who won?
Detroit Tigers. Is that what you just said?
Oh, I did, but I was talking. Actually, I was asking about the Cleveland game. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. It's still 2-all. Bottom of the sixth.
I'm sorry I said that because clearly I was wrong. But you know what I was thinking. Tigers, what's the game that it's 2-2? What is... Okay, 3rd and 5. Here we go. You got to stop them. Incomplete pass. UCLA, a non-Big Ten team in the Big Ten, falls to 0-4. So that's good. Well, Alabama up by 10. So what's going on in the closing? Hello there.
Hello, Natarouge, 1973. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, Thank you.
Hello, Nada Rouge. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Super exciting. We are probably about a third of the way through closing show banter. I think I forgot to introduce the players involved. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand for the inventor of all things Simply Don, Don Barris. Bravo. Hello, Don. Do you have any questions or comments or statements?
Yeah. I'm wondering, uh, this and tonight will be the last time that I have 10 garlics.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, Alabama just kicked a field goal, 17-7.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you for the closing show banter introductions, Omanji, best moderator in the business, and wonderful
you.
sports updater. Hello, Omanji. How are you doing?
Don't get everybody just hanging out for closing show banter.
Thank you. That is wonderful.
Hey, Mary Jane.
Yes, Don.
We're going to a movie tonight.
I thought it was canceled.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Is it not? Do you not want to go?
I'm fine with it not being canceled. That's why when I was told it was canceled, I did not bother informing everybody involved. I just said, oh, let it ride. I can say it later if it's still the same. What would you like to know about the movie?
What's the name of it?
Let's see if I can locate that. Huh. Hold on, let me find that. Oops. One battle after another.
No, I was muted. I said it. Nobody answered me. I was like, that's why.
Oh, I'm sorry, Omanji.
No,
I
it's
didn't
it's
hear
my
you.
fault. I didn't unmute myself.
What was done there?
One battle after another. I said it, but I was looking at a different screen and didn't know I was muted. So
Well, thank you. So how many more games do we have for today?
We are in the last two involved. And so for the Mary Jane six-pack, we're still watching the game. Oh, let me just see. Boy. We're still watching Oregon State and Penn State, which is 3-3. And Oregon Ducks get 3.5 points. And Alabama and Georgia, and that is 17-7 Alabama.
Very exciting. Is there any final things that need to be put into closing show banter?
Well, I'll be honest
They're
with you.
halfway through closing show banter.
I was a little disappointed that you weren't happy to hear from Hans.
I'm thrilled. Just about his money, not about his personality or his uh uh anything else. His thoughts, his ideas, his personality, Not a fan. Him paying to be in the same vicinity as me, yes, totally. Only way it works. Dealt with quite a few unpleasantries from him, but I am thrilled if he wants to be part of it. Him being, I would say, one of the most despicable, and on my top 5 most despicable humans to have to be in the same vicinity of in the Ding Dong Show. He's definitely on my top 5, or you'd say bottom 5, but top 5. The only thing redeeming.
But what about when he bought us the Ding Dong Mobile?
The what?
The Ding Dong Mobile.
Oh, you mean the van that transmission went out on the first journey to pick up Quinn and Schizo, and I had to at the last minute stop getting ready, get in my car, and go rescue Quinn and Schizo and drive them to the show and drive them back home afterwards.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It was really cool of you.
There should be a lemon law. Why, how does he obtain a car that didn't pass the lemon law? So, like, how does he get
Well,
a
there's a
van
lot of
license?
questions being asked here that I don't know if Fawns wants to answer this. Yeah.
Oh, at the 10-yard line, Georgia. Down by 10.
And he physically assaulted the late Robert William Aprovia.
How did he do that?
He would hit him and push him. Actual physical contact is not allowed when you're playing the Robert William Aprovia game. Plus, he sexually assaulted and ripped off at the same time Miss Kathmandu.
How did he do that to her?
He promised her a sandwich and $20 for a BJ, and he got the BJ and didn't give her the $20.
She got a sandwich. If you remember, that's where I saw her.
I don't know
she got the sandwich because that's where we saw her at Subway.
Okay.
We were getting something, and I saw her, and I started asking her what was going on, and she drove back to the Comedy Store where Hans was fucked up waiting for her to come back.
So she had to go buy Subway sandwiches and bring them back to him.
Yes.
And the sandwich was a reward. So she drove to get sandwiches, got sandwiches, came back, gave him a blowjob only on the premise of getting $20.
She may have given him the blowjob before.
No. I spoke with her extensively, and she revealed to me that where she was living, sometimes when she didn't have enough money, she had to do sexual things for small amounts of money, and that she had no interest in doing sexual things unless it was for her survival, small amounts of money. And anyways, it's just disturbing. That the whole thing is disturbing. And I don't blame her, I blame Hans. It's very disturbing.
So I guess the moral of the story here is that Hans is an all right guy.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it. 4th and goal. Was there a flag? Yes, there was. Ooh.
Big G Wayne has a good point. Should have got half the money up front, that lady. For the BJ.
Yeah. Well,
this is a big penalty. What just happened? 1st and goal. Oh, so this guy held him.
as a producer, he should not have been trying to play with money and sex with any cast members.
It's usually a good rule of thumb to go by.
Yeah, he's
I think.
propositioned most girls in the show. He's probably dirtier than Harvey Weinstein. And not as successful.
Both in jail, though.
I thought one offed themselves.
No, it was Epstein.
Oh,
Weinstein's still around.
Well, they're all birds of the same feather, I suppose.
Please don't take this as an insult in any way, but I don't think you're being fair to Hans.
I have given him a huge amount of liberty.
Who do you give more liberty to, Hans or me?
If I thought anything near anything, I think of Hans to you, you'd have a lot less, let's just say, memories of me being existing around you. If it was Hans instead of you, when I first was invited to come up to the Belly Room on a Monday night to try stand-up, I wouldn't have ever come back to the Comedy Store, ever, 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 ever.
So you don't think Hans is charming at all?
It's quite the opposite.
And you definitely, without question, do not want him hanging out with your mommy.
No. I think my sister would need an emergency phone call to come rescue mommy, even before the first chance of anything. I'd have to say I've clearly lost my mind. I can't be responsible for this. I've done a terrible job. I can't even take care of myself. I can't even trust my own thoughts and sanity on what I'm involved in here in Los Angeles. So get her the hell out.
Martian Bigfoot says hello, Mary Jane. Hello, Dawn.
Hello.
And Screen Jam says no, which I assume has something to do with Hans.
Yeah, I think they're saying no for Hans in all his behavior.
Well, you know what? Hans will trim the show down. That's
good.
Great. So some of these people will be gone.
Big G, Little Wayne, you have no idea. But you can take a hint. You can take a good hint.
Georgia just
Thank
scored.
you very much, Big G, Little Wayne.
An extra point away from being down by 3.
Still 2-all in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs.
What's the Pens?
It is still 3-all. 28 seconds left to go in the half.
Seconds.
Oh, Big G, Little Wayne asks a good question. I'm not going to repeat the question, but absolutely.
All I can do is say I'm sorry.
Well, there's no need to apologize. I think, Martian Bigfoot, the hack comedian Mitch's show is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Today's Saturday, the Mary Jane show, and tomorrow is Mitch and Friends show at 5:30.
You should have had Hans call tomorrow so he could talk during Mitch's whole show.
You can only talk for 20 minutes, though. 25 minutes, maybe. I wonder if they cut him off because of what he was talking about. Because it says right at the beginning that they're listening to these calls.
It also says it's free, though, right?
Yeah.
It is free,
So I
but
bet you they just have a certain amount of time.
and they are recording. They have to record the phone calls. If you didn't want the phone call to be recorded, you had to deal with
Yeah.
Like
you'd
a
have to be a
background check or
lawyer
something.
or
No, you got to get online and say you don't want your call to be.
but that's illegal. Like you only lawyers or legal representatives or somebody with special credentials can actually do that.
3-3 at the half. Boy, in the two later games, I'm trailing them both.
Don, I believe we have blasted past our quota. Do you have other things you'd like to do, or would you like to stay on the show a little longer?
It's up to you. It's your show, Mary Jane.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us and sharing your lovely Saturday afternoon with us. Have fun watching the Sunday and do we have a Monday game on the Mary Jane six pack?
No.
Nope.
Not this week.
Have fun watching your Sunday games, and we'll see who was the best picker this Friday. So I will say thank you and goodbye. Don, do you have any final words?
I do not have any final words. I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight, and don't forget, I'm on the
Instagram.
Instagram.
Simply Don, the Instagram stream. Sorry. And I'd like to say one last thing too. I know I've said it before, but and all this political stuff, I don't think anybody should die just because they think Dawn is pretty. I'll just say it again.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You know, I'm glad somebody said that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Somebody had to.
I'll see you, Monica Lopez.
Thanks, Nada Roosh, for hanging out. Hi-Fi, Screen Jams, Marshall Bigfoot, Big G Little Wayne, Quinn, Toy Ball Comedy. Sorry if I missed anybody. You guys rock. We thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You guys do rock.
You want to say
Ready, Mary
bye,
Jane?
Don?
It sounded
Nope.
like Quinn at the end. Sounded like
Wait, hold on.
Monday.
Somebody says, Dawn, you were so pretty.
who said that?
Screen Jams.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well.